Good morning, campers. We are heading out.
Online, don't worry.
Probably just a barracuda, but you never know.
Not a giant one.
Little mackerel. It is a beautiful sunset, and it is absolutely just glass out here. We just got our first view of the big city. I can see the buildings of Miami.
Hey there, I'm Kelsey, that's Tim, and this is the story of our adventure. Life is fleeting, and we want to squeeze every bit out of it. We are wandering the world, so home is a bit of a moving target for us. We love finding the random, the remote, and sharing it all with you. So subscribe to get lost with us and hopefully find some inspiration to go after your own dreams.
Welcome to this episode.
Yes, in the last episode we had a rocket explode over our heads, which was wild. Luckily, nothing hit us.
Yeah, as exciting as that was, it's time to set sail and make some miles.
Yep.
Today we're doing passage, so I'm gonna make some coffee, some breakfast, and hopefully wake up a little bit, and then we're gonna.
Thank you so much. Eggs and bacon. Sailing fuel.
So we've turned the salon into a big bed for this passage.
This is how we do.
And we've prepared everything pretty much last night. So
Yep.
everything's
Just
kind
got
of...
an unzip sail bag and get cruising. It looks like it's going to be an exceedingly light wind sail, which is awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, might get frustrating actually,
we'll see.
but I'd
Hopefully
rather
there's
have
enough
that
wind.
and the spinnaker up and just calm flat seas. And half our sails in like 16 feet of water across the Bahama Bank here. So
Which means we're going to catch a lot of barracuda.
this is true. Hopefully other things too.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then the last bit, we'll just check tomorrow and see what the weather's like if we're going to cross the Gulf Stream or wait and find a good spot to chill. So, yep.
That's the plan. Because we haven't told you where we're going yet, have we? So where we really don't want to go, but it seems like...
Florida.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we've struggled with this immensely. We've had at least 6 different people say, well, you could. And
Yes,
people are
we
right.
could.
We could have a very expensive shipment sent somewhere here in the Bahamas with the taxes and the import tariffs and stuff. It's very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And the next spot might be Puerto Rico or the U.S. Virgin Islands, which is great, but that's a long ways away.
Yeah.
And there's just so many parts we're getting for the boat that knowing that right now we're only 300 miles away, which is not that far, even for a slow sailboat.
Yes.
So we made the decision to go back,
Yep.
do a crazy week of resupply, get all the parts we're waiting on, everything from zincs to everything you can imagine.
Yep.
I'll do oil changes, all that stuff that's easy in the U.S. I'm going to do.
And then we're not coming back.
And then we're not coming back for years, I'd say, at this point. So might as well go back when you're this close to such an easy place to get things done.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're definitely conflicted a bit, but I think we're making the right decision.
Yeah, and it'll be a short trip is the plan. So maybe a week in
Yeah.
Florida and then back here. So
We know how it goes though too. So
yeah. But I'm believing that we're going to be back here very soon because I'm sad to leave the crystal clear, beautiful waters. Okay, I'm going to go do stuff.
Good morning, campers. We are heading out. It's about 6:45, so we're not getting a super early start, but we don't really need it. We just want to get rolling because the wind is very light. So we'll be slow rolling it across to the west. Excitingly. But I think we're good. We're a little tired. Last night was pretty exciting with the SpaceX rocket breaking up directly above our heads and then hearing on the VHF radio that we are directly in the debris cone. We didn't have anything hit us that we know of. I think we'd know unless it was really small. But yeah, for half an hour there, they said just be conscious of things maybe landing. And it's like, what would we do? Can't really jump out of the way or move the sailboat quickly. So nothing hit us. Very thankful for that.
Yay.
Yay. All right, let's get this slow boat on the road. Well, fast boat. It's a fast boat for a sailboat. Engine's on. Glow plugs because it's cold. Check for spit.
Alright, so we got the spinnaker up, and it's being a little bit finicky right now with the wind.
Well, it's wind, but it's mainly the waves. So we got big waves. Not big.
But
I mean,
swell, yeah.
yeah, big swell kind of rolling along, and the boat just kind of hee-haws just
And
enough
throws off the angle.
that as you come down, it backwinds it, and so it throws off the ASIM a bit. But wind-wise, it's great wind for it. I just hope that it gets slightly flatter,
Yeah,
and then we won't have to worry so much about it. But
but it's up,
it's up.
and we're moving.
And we're moving at 6.5, sometimes 7.5, depending.
Yeah.
So nice light wind sail day, especially if the sea's flat and a little.
Yeah. Alright, settle in. Listen to a book or a podcast.
Yep.
That's the plan.
See that? The water.
It's gonna be a barracuda.
Probably.
Probably just a barracuda, but you never know.
One line, don't break.
Don't be a barracuda. Don't be a barracuda. Sarah mackerel, come on. Barracuda, maybe. Yeah.
Tactic.
Big one.
Barracuda.
Blue hit. Nice work, babe. A little life left.
Just a big barracuda. Wah, wah.
What's that?
I said wah, wah.
I know.
Well, the wind is being very frustrating and keeps just dying out. So we're doing like just under 4 knots, and then it'll come back and we'll be able to do about 5 knots if we can keep the spinnaker lofted while it's in a lull. But it's just really frustrating. Everything is dying. And then just rolly enough that everything is banging around as well. So, yeah, I think we're going to turn on an engine for a little bit here. Hope that the wind picks up, because it's really nice sea state. Not too wavy or anything, but the wind is just really not here right now.
Is that a giant one?
Little mackerel.
Got little Cerro mackerel, I believe. Looks like a Cerro.
Nice.
Oh, buddy.
He just spit out a little fish that was half digested in his tummy, apparently. That's our biggest Cerro we've caught so far. Yeah, it's awesome. We got another one. I've gotten off, I can't stop. I feel bad, you're just a little guy, whatever you are. Might be another little tiny Cerro. Oh, poor guy.
Oh, no.
One of those, Sorry, you were so crooked. It was a lizard fish. Apparently you can't eat them. Not very tasty. Also very small, so he went back to live another day. It is a beautiful sunset, and it is absolutely just glass out here. Unfortunately, that means, again, there's not a whole lot of wind, but we've caught 2 mackerel, so it's been a successful day of fishing, and it is just absolutely beautiful. So, night 2, starting off good. So far, there isn't as much wind as we hoped, but it was turning out to be a chill little passage.
Yeah, before this, all of our passages were up and down the East Coast, so there's tons of targets on AIS, big ones, little ones. The radio is squawking at all times.
we had realized in this moment how exhausting that was to always be dealing with different things. So far on this passage, we had seen nobody, nothing, heard nothing on the radio. It was kind of nice.
Yeah, and I was stoked on the fish that we had caught so far, but I did have hopes that we could catch a mahi. I really wanted a mahi.
I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the cell phone, but we just got our first view of the big city. I can see the buildings of Miami. So we are close, I think. I don't know, do we have the 12 or something? Or is it 17?
What's that?
How many miles? Is it 11.7?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So we have 11 miles left to go. So overnight we made up some good time. We were supposed to arrive about 3 according to our pace yesterday, and we're gonna get here around noon, I think. So there's been wind all morning, so that's good, and plus we're in the Gulf Stream, so we've been cruising pretty fast this morning. Right now we're doing 9 knots over ground. No fish this morning, but there are a plethora of fishermen out here, so maybe that means there's fish. We'll see if we get lucky.
Fishy, 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 fishy.
I'm not giving up on that mahi. I really want to catch a mahi.
That's for sure. She's leaving these lines in the water till the very last minute.
Yes, and although I didn't get the initial catch on camera because I literally thought I was just pulling in seaweed and I needed to clear the hook like I had done 10 million times before, until I saw the green of a mahi and I started pulling it in as fast as I could and screamed, "Tim, I got one! Tim, I got one!"
I was downstairs making coffee and I knew we had finally caught something decent, something we've been hunting for quite a while.
Yes, it was so exciting. We got a mahi, guys.
Woohoo!
I think I need the knife. It'll rain. I'm not gonna be able to. So you just go. You'll try and get up in the rain. Hey, Mark. Get him.
Well, I could hardly believe it. We had gotten a mahi, and just in the nick of time, right as we were about to enter the inlet. We got our fish under control, pulled in the other lines, and as Tim navigated us into Biscayne Bay, I filleted up our prized catch. We were arriving on a Sunday, and if you've ever been to the Miami area, especially on the water, you know the weekend means party time, which means a lot to watch out for when navigating into an inlet. But we had arrived.
Well, we made it to Miami.
Woo! And we had a mahi.
We tucked into a nice protected anchorage that had a lot of partying going on, but thankfully it's Sunday, so all that's winding down.
Which is good because we needed to get some good rest. We had a lot to accomplish in the coming days, but we'll save that for next week's episode.
As always, thank you so much to all of you who watch, like, subscribe, comment. We read all those comments. As always, special thanks to our patrons.
Yes. And we will see you next week.
Come back.